Hello everybody, welcome to day 5. Lorraine has asked me to talk to you today about essential oil safety, and we're going to go over some of the reference guides that I use that help me to determine how I need to use the oils and things. The first thing I want to talk to you about are the 3 ways that you can use essential oils. Probably my favorite way to use them is to put them in my diffuser. I used to be a big candle burner, and now I just use my essential oils. We have diffusers in almost every room of the house. So that's like the least invasive way. You can diffuse any of the oils, and you can mix different ones to form combinations, whether you're just trying to get a scent that you like or if it's serving a purpose. The second way that I want to talk to you about is topical use. You can apply the oils neat, which is undiluted, or you can dilute them with carrier oils. You want to be particularly cautious whenever you're using oils that are hot, like cinnamon or peppermint. Some of the blends like Panaway are just tend to be a little bit hotter, and they can irritate the skin if they're not diluted. One of my not so favorite stories to tell is whenever I used oregano one time. I did not dilute it, and oregano is a very, very hot oil. So just make sure that you're always reading your labels. It will tell you on there the dilution ratio that they recommend. But also, whenever you're using oils in children, I like to use the Gentle Babies book. It's got a lot of information in there about dilutions and stuff pertaining to children. It's just a great reference to have on hand, just because you really have to dilute the oils down for them to be safe for use, in children. Also, one of the places that they recommend putting oils is, on the bottoms of your feet, especially if you don't know if you're going to be sensitive to that oil or not. The last way that you can use oils is to ingest them. Also, you want to refer back to your label and make sure that you're able to ingest the oils. Young Living has made it easy because they have given us the Vitality line, which is easy identification because the Vitality oils have all got white labels. So that's just something that makes it easier for you to be able to tell if it's an oil that you can ingest. But always just refer back to your manual and see if you can ingest the oils. Another thing that I was going to talk to you about today too is like labeling your oils. Young Living has this pack of labels that goes on the tops of your oil bottle. It's the best $3 that you will ever spend. It just makes it easy to where you don't have to pick up each oil and look at the front of the bottle. You can just go across the top whenever these are on the tops of the bottles of oil. Also, a couple of other reference guides that I like to use is the Pocket Reference book. It makes it really easy. It breaks everything down. In the very front of the book, it talks about the single oils, it talks about the blends, and it also talks about different usages of oils. So that's very, very helpful. This is probably one of my favorites. And then another book that I have recently gotten and I really like is the Welcome book. And this is really good if you're new to Young Living because it breaks everything down. It shows you different recipes. It talks about how to read the labels on the oils, and it's just a great way to get familiar with using oils. Lastly, talking about storage of your oils. You want to make sure that you store them in a cool and dark place. You don't want to have them in long periods of heat or exposed to bright sunlight. I keep mine in this carrier case whenever I'm out doing classes and things, and it just makes it easy to transport. But whenever I'm not doing classes, I typically put them in a drawer here in my kitchen just because it's a little bit easier to be able to use. So I hope that this has helped you some, and I'll be posting some graphics that way that you'll be able to look back at the do's and don'ts of oils. Y'all have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.